If you're on that Blue Jays staff, as you once were, what would the pitching strategy be for Aaron Judge?
Fastballs up and in, sliders down and away. Don't hang anything. He is, had an amazing year, Triple Crown year. And there would be no doubt how I would approach it, nor would I think some of my old pitching coaches and managers. I just heard that little soundbite you shown or listened to. No. And it's not a stubbornness, Dan, and it's not a bravado tough guy thing either. It's just playing the game right. And while there's competition, it's the most awesome gladiator syndrome aspect of all sports. Mano a mano, you stand on the mound, you're facing the guy with a bat, and I'm going to try to exploit a weakness, and I'm going to do it. But to just randomly throw four balls, errantly way out of the zone, especially early in the game. Now, would it make sense if it's a 2-2 game, 3-2 game, tight game, and I got Aaron Judge up in the 7th or 8th inning? Probably dumb to give him anything good to hit. But, yeah, 100% we go after him.
But I also wonder this, though, Al. The hitters behind Aaron Judge haven't picked him up. So when they walk him, they don't do anything where you go, well, we got to pitch to Judge because the guy behind him is killing us. I wouldn't be pitching to Aaron Judge if I'm the Blue Jays because he's the guy I'm going to worry about beating me. I'm not worried about the guy behind him. So how much does that factor into your pitching philosophy or game plan?
Yeah. No, great point, and that becomes dumb, right? If what you just described, everybody else behind Aaron Judge is a little leaguer or a high school hitter, then why would you pitch to the MVP? So that's one facet which I haven't bored down on every single game and every single box score in the last however many he hasn't hit his home run.
Yeah.
As to who's doing what. I know they won last night. But no, that plays into it. Look, I think mostly, and it happened to me, I remember two distinct. It was in '98 when McGuire was down the stretch, and I think it was either early September or late August, and we were at Old Busch Stadium, pitched against Mac, everybody, packed house. I threw a ball, the place booed. The umpire called a strike, the place booed. Like, everybody just wanted to hit a home run, and it was cool. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I mean, I'm a little nutty anyway, but I was like, oh, this is awesome. He didn't hit a home run. He might have gotten hit. I think I struck him out a couple times actually, but it was just because I was a little crazy. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I remember. I also remember when Bonds hit his 70. What did he hit? 73 or I don't know the number. I guess 73. It was at Shea Stadium. We were out of it. Barry was, pushing. It was definitely in September. Place was packed, and I pitched to Barry. It might have been stupid, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was the coolest thing. And his last at bat, he didn't get a home run that night, but his last at bat, I think I hung a curveball or something. He hits a ball in the right center field at Shea, slides into third base. And Barry, he looks over at me and like kind of in kind of a cute way with Barry, whatever. He looks at me and he kind of like head nods and winks. He winks and he's like, "Hey man, thanks." And and I thought about it. I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to walk you. I want to strike your ass out." That was my thinking. So, maybe a little different. I would go after. Listen, if I was pitching tonight in Toronto, I would go after Aaron. I would be smart about it, and my whole job is about executing quality pitch. That was my mantra when I met Harvey Dorfman, the mental game of baseball, in 1991. And yeah, 5th, 6th, 7th inning in a tight game, probably we'll pitch around him a little bit. Yeah.
I understand the Blue Jays not pitching to him because they're in a playoff race. I understand the Red Sox because of the rivalry. But you've got Baltimore and Texas coming up. Those are teams that are not factoring in the pennant race. They should.
And also too, Dan. Then it becomes a command issue. I was just watching highlights this morning and watching the Nationals. Some young kids that are pitching against Acuna, and boy, oh boy, you couldn't center cut those pitches any better. And I feel for it. I've been there. To give up home runs and hard hit balls, but you have a guy that's hot. The Braves are hot, and you got to be better than that. So on top of what you just said, now Baltimore had a really nice year, surprised a lot of people. But if you have young arms on the mound that really can't command it, he's going to get mistakes, and mistakes, in the case of, over the heart of the plate.